Shalaki, this is part two. Yeah, I want to pick back off where I left off. Of course, lesson is tended to. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father Yahweh. Also, to the King Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Also, the final truth for the one west. This Father Kings going to make at you yet one other lesson. Before I go forward in this lesson tends to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which consists of so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, and our brothers and sisters scattered abroad sea and land. This is part two. I got cut off of the Westernize oppression from America to Rome, from Rome to America. So this society is set up and it opposed everything that the Most High commanded us to do. You know, this place pushes same-sex marriages. This place pushes you can eat pork, you can eat swan flesh, you can eat shrimp, you can eat crab, you can eat lobster. You can celebrate Easter, you can celebrate New Year. See, all these different things that goes back to ancient Rome, which is America policy, which is America's Rome all over again. This is one of the easy ways for citizens to achieve political fame and political position has been military glory. You hear that? And success for both Rome and America. See that? So it's saying the people who controls the military actually got political success. That's been going on throughout history here in America. Like one of the main ones was George Washington. George Washington was in the military. He became a high captain, a high general, and they nominated him to president. So this is Rome all over again. It says differences. The Roman American citizenship was very similar in direction and idea that had quite a few differences when it came to the rights and responsibility that they thought were important. Women had no rights in ancient Rome, and neither did non-citizens. And that's the same thing with non-citizens, but here it's a little bit different. But I kind of beg the difference because remember, Rome was pushing ancient false gods, which was a feminist spirit. That Diana spirit. So I disagree with them. I beg the difference because they was pushing in Westernized oppression, which is false gods and women worship and so forth and so on, which is abominable acts. Slaves was legal in Rome, abolished in the United States following a civil war. So, like the scriptures say, the things written before time, written for our learning. The history of Rome plays in a factor of the history of America. And I'm about to get a couple of scripture here in 1 second, just to further alliterate what I'm saying. It says America had no official language, religion, or many other things that most nations have had, because this is Babylon the Great. When you read the scriptures, it's Babylon. Babylon means a great confusion, like it's a great melting pot. American prioritize personal freedom over services and submission to the state, like Rome, which, remember, the third-class citizens, which is non-citizens, you wasn't entitled. Like, we not entitled in this country. America stopped oppressing the native and other groups with their territory and time, although social ill still exists in the nation, and it has made significant progress towards true total equality regarding of any aspects of a person itself, and that, which is bull crap because America still oppresses the children of Israel to this day. The average citizen of USA has the opportunity to voice their concerns to the government, and most of the power is elected officials, which is not really true, because if you have what they can say freedom of speech to a certain extent, they're not going to let you completely use your First Amendment, because when you do that, they will kill you. Like, look how they did Dr. King. Dr. King in the Poor People campaign, he was really trying to exercise his First Amendment, and they executed him, So this place is definitely Rome all over again. It's wickedness in high places. The military is the second of his nation itself, as the president is a civilian and the commander-in-chief of America Armed Forces. So some of this, like I even show you the picture here of Rome and America. I find it very interesting. And you can see Let me blow it up real quick so you guys can see. So yes, so that's America on the right side, and that's Rome. So this place is Rome all over again, and it's going down rapidly because as this wicked man be revealed, the end is coming near. I'll tell you about that in the book of Thessalonians, where it tells you when that wicked man be revealed. All right, let me get a scripture on that. Just to further prove you, brothers and sisters, that this is Rome all over again, and we are oppressed. We get Revelation 13:3. King James Version, of course. He said, and I saw that one of his head was as it were wounded to death, meaning, can remember, America came back into the power. It came back into power after the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages is when we ruled during the time of the Moors. So after we ruled and they came into power, and how did they come into power? His deadly wound was healed. That's Rome coming back into power again. Remember, we read Ecclesiastes earlier. I abbreviated in the scripture where it says, things were written before time, written for our learning, right? And remember, Ecclesiastes, it says that what is been is now, and what is now has already been. So that's why you have to go back to your past sometimes to shape your future, because your past reflects the future sometimes.